you are allowed to be whole.
Hi there, friends. Welcome to Aloud, the personal growth and conscious leadership podcast. And I am your coach and your host, Dr. Caneel Joyce. I am so excited for you to be here today for this next day of the special holiday 12-day mini-series, Presents for Presents. I really, really love the holiday season. Even more, I love what the holiday season represents and what it stirs in me. There's a special feeling I get, and for me, it's a Christmassy feeling that is magical and special and innocent and fills me with curiosity and love. This is a time when I rest and I work really, really hard. I work really hard to appreciate everything that I have in my life. I work really hard to be in the swirl of the busyness of the season and to use the busyness to find little spaces to connect down into presence so that I can enjoy the little time that I have here on the planet Earth. No matter what you believe or celebrate this time of year, I want to show my appreciation to you with this special series on grounding and presence. During these 12 days, you are learning powerful ways to reground yourself in presence. On top of that, I'm giving you a list of really cool special gift ideas that might be good for you or for others during each session. And I don't know about you, but I've seen all of the warnings that a lot of the places that many American consumers like to buy products to give away for their holiday gifts are not going to be working out too well for us this year. Obviously, we're facing huge supply chain issues. And I generally love to try to find things that are out of the big supply chain swirl anyway. This special collection of gifts has been purposely curated for you based on certain presents that I know have helped me return to presence and that are things that I believe are going to be easy for you to access and also really unique and appreciated by anybody who receives them. This is also a way for me to give back to you because I'm not just talking about these gifts and sharing, promo codes and discounts with you, but I'm also doing a giveaway. So each and every one of these 12 episodes, I will be giving away one of these special gifts to you. And you can enter to win them easily by just going to aloudpodcast.com, pop in your email address, and then you will be signed up to become an Aloud Insider, which also gives you access to win any of these gifts. You can also find links there to where you can purchase these really great gifts for yourself or someone else. And if you happen to be a manager or a leader or a person who has business relationships that are important for you in your life and you want to celebrate and appreciate those people, then this is a great place to get ideas for something that they can receive that they maybe have never received before, that's super thoughtful, is sustainable, and is going to make a difference in their lives. You'll get those ideas at the end of each of these sessions. In the meantime, let's talk about presents. Speaking of gifts, presents is one of the most amazing gifts that you could ever give to yourself. Your presence is the gift that you give to those around you. It's the first and foremost gift. It's the ultimate gift. When you are present, anything that you give or say to others hits home like love. And it may be love in all different flavors. But you being present as a leader in your own life means that you're in that state of conscious awareness where you have access to everything that the current moment can offer. And you walking into a room in presence helps others to see that that offer is right there on the table and invites others in to be in presence with you. This is powerful stuff. It actually is the essence of power. Presence isn't about looking into the past to understand or analyze. Presence is also not about looking into the future to predict or to make sure. Presence is always available to you now. It's not a mental exercise. It's an experience. Presence is always available in the here and now, and it's only available in the here and now. When you are in presence, meaning when you realize that you are in presence, then you are free to be free of judgment, free of blame, and all of the toxic sensations of those. And instead, you are in a state of creative curiosity, of ease and flow. When you can learn how to ground yourself and reground yourself again in presence. This can really transform your leadership and your life. Humans like to play the game of forgetting about presence. And the key thing is, how quickly do you notice and are you willing to return? Now, during this 12-day mini-series on the Allowed podcast, you'll be learning about 12 ways to ground yourself in presence using some tools. And these are products, services, and apps that I have found to be tremendously useful in this area. Today, we're going to practice a simple trick of drastically changing your posture, and then I will offer you a gift, a tool, something that you can also give away to others or to win at the end of this episode. But the most important thing here is that you tune in to the possibility that improving your posture can actually be so effective that it brings you back into presence. Now, I'm a posture nut, so obviously this is one of my favorite tools. I believe so deeply in good posture, and this is something that was kind of handed down to me through my family. I remember my grandmother, when I didn't sit up perfectly straight, would take her fingernail and poke it right into the middle of my back. And what that does is it reminds you to sit up straight. It may sound a little bit creepy and vindictive, but it was actually just the matriarchal reinforcement of a deep family value, which is let's stand up straight. Now, what does that do? What does it mean to improve your posture? When you improve your posture, it actually gets you in touch with all of the many muscles that are involved in simply holding you up as a human. It's not easy to ignore any parts of your body when you are sustaining proper posture. And you can do this with a great amount of ease when you find alignment on the inside. I talked about this in our episode on integrity, which I'll link to in the show notes, of the powerful role that finding internal alignment has played for me in really understanding what integrity is. I can say with a good degree of certainty that I didn't understand when I wanted to say no or how to say no until I learned how to align my ribs and my spine and my hips. That form of embodied integrity gave me a true sense of when I'm flopping out of integrity or twisting in order to find yes. And I realized that if I was going to be in integrity with any yes, I needed to absolutely know what no was, and that no needed to be just as valuable as yes. And I knew how to feel that in my body versus analyzing it in my head, which is exhausting and actually doesn't work alone. I really love the concept of whole body yes, where I only have a yes if my head says yes, my heart says yes, my gut says yes, and my soul says yes. Diana Chapman was recently on the Tim Ferriss podcast, and she's been on this podcast as well. I'll link to her episode too. But there she was talking about whole body yes. And a big thing of this is if I can feel my posture and I'm aware of my proprioception, the awareness inside my body of where each body part is in relation to each other and to the earth, like I now have a much clearer sense of access to what is there. It's essentially like the water's not muddy. There's not as much noise. It's a lot more signal. Also, physiologically, when I have proper posture, I know that supports, that supports your gut, that supports your digestive system, it supports your breath, it supports your heart. It allows blood to flow freely up to your brain. It helps you balance both hemispheres of your brain. I mean, posture is a game changer. And if you are trying to lead a horse or an organization, posture is key. So I work with a lot of my leaders on their posture and on how they walk through a room, because it's a great way to access what it feels like to be more powerful, even if you don't feel more powerful on the inside, and that can lead to an internal change. Now, I do have a special gift idea for you if you're interested in this, since this is the Presence for Presence mini-series. I want to note that each gift item I'm bringing you in this series is either from a current or past client or a colleague I've worked with or a business that a friend has started that I really, really believe in. So these are personal to me. They're things that I've tried out myself, that I love, that I found reliable, and that I've given as gifts. I always want to highlight those self-made entrepreneurs and leaders just like you. These are people who are using conscious leadership and for whom it's transformed their businesses and their lives. And it helps them run their businesses as an integrated whole, as a part of their life, and as using entrepreneurship and leadership as the boot camp for the soul that it really is, whether you want it to be or not. I'm also doing a giveaway each day where you can go to aloudpodcast.com and sign up to become an Aloud Insider and actually win one of these gifts. And today's special gift idea really fits in with this concept of dramatically changing your posture because we're giving away a 1-year membership to Glow. If you haven't used Glow yet, and that's GLO, it's an amazing platform that's filled with some of the most high quality, well-designed yoga, meditation, and mindfulness sessions that I've ever come across. It's a gorgeous product. It's started by a former client of mine, co-founder and co-CEO, Derek Mills. Derek was a member of my year-long in-person leadership development program, and he is truly an inspiration to me and many, many others. He experienced a big transformation in his life with conscious leadership, and I've seen how that has changed the way that his company operates as well. They offer over 4,000 online yoga, meditation, Pilates, and fitness classes, and these are designed specifically to help you feel better in your body and your mind. I really love the clean interface. I love the backgrounds. They shoot a lot of this stuff on site. It's very, very intentionally designed. And what's cool is, when you're traveling or you're just trying to fit yoga into your daily life, you can filter for sessions of different lengths. You can filter for sessions that involve different tools or have no tools at all, different areas where you're feeling tension or body concern or goals that you have, different styles, what level of yogi you are. And I've used it. I remember like 4 a.m. session once when I was coming back from a conference in Sun Valley, Idaho, and I had 5 minutes and I knew I was getting on a plane. I wanted to work on my neck, found a 5-minute session that only used a towel, and I felt a million times better getting onto the plane. So I love the customizability. It's beautiful. And this is a leader and a company that we can really believe in. And Derek is really on a mission to connect people through self-care. And that's a powerful message. And I know that it's transformed so many lives. I hope that you give yourself access to that. And you can even hear Derek talk about this on the Glow podcast, which is full of inspiring interviews with health and wellness experts from all around the world. And there they share what they're discovering about their best selves. And they also offer you solutions for managing anything you're experiencing, such as burnout or insomnia, anxiety, really teaching you how to become a better listener of yourself, others, what you want, and what your body needs. And you can purchase Glow memberships for yourself and others at glow.com. Again, this is one of those great gifts that doesn't send junk to the landfill and can really make a difference in someone's life and be part of their life for a whole entire year. And we will be giving away a 1-year membership. So for your chance to win, just go to aloudpodcast.com and sign up there to become an Aloud Insider, where you'll automatically be entered to win. Also, before you go, Season 2 is just around the corner. It's coming in January. I'm so excited for us to pop into the new year and have a way that we can work together to improve ourselves and our experiences of being alive and of leading in the world. This is an amazing season. I really don't want you to miss it. So please hit subscribe right now. Make sure that you don't miss a beat. And you can also be alerted of new episodes and a little bonus content if you go to aloudpodcast.com and sign up to be an Aloud Insider, which again will enter you to win any of these beautiful gifts. Thank you for listening today, and I'll see you next time.
Aloud. You are allowed to be whole.